Okay, so I've kind of researched how to do some of the stuff. So let's go back into their character. Hopefully I didn't open that twice. Okay, we should be good. Um, God, I hate this fucking movement thing. So on update animation here, what is all this? This is probably necessary, so I won't mess with that. Basically, we need to let's go into our blueprints and we'll create a new, where is it? Blueprints, enumeration. We'll call this states. We'll go ahead and add, um, hold on, so new, enumerator, hold on, actually, so no, this is different states. So we need standing, running. We can add things to this later. We'll just add things that I need. So jumping, and I'm gonna add a dead animation soon. And we'll just add some other stuff. So we'll add hit. We'll add climbing. We'll add crouching. Go ahead and add shooting. That should be good for now. Go ahead and save that. So now if we go back to our character, what we can do is come up here on update animation. So we can use, let's see, is this what I want? No, that's not what I want. There's a thing that I want. I forget what the thing's called. Okay, well down here though we want to set, hold on. Trying to figure this out. Let's remove this variable. I did this, if I researched this and then I completely forgot how to do it. Let's try and figure this out. So I think we want to get our state. Maybe we add a new variable here called state. And let's change it to no, we want it to be an enumerator, right? Should be an enumerator down here somewhere that I created. States. So now if we, let's see, So whoops, we can go down to handle jump here, and we'll set the state jumping, and then up here in update animation, let's see, so we want not a branch, it's a certain thing that I want. Hold on. It's I forget what it's called. It's not quite a branch that I'm looking for. It like splits it up into multiple different states. It's like some sort of selector, but I don't exactly remember what it's called. I'm trying to figure this out. Ugh. I don't remember what it's called. I'm just on my phone trying to research it real quick, even though it's not really quick. The switch, that's what I want. Switch on states. Alright, this is exactly what I wanted. So let's see. Hold on, let me pull up the chat on my phone now that I'm done with that. Alright. So now we have this going on here. So trying to think, does this work? So now if we go jumping, set flipbook, and then jump. Does that work? I don't understand why hitting play doesn't do anything. Apparently, we always have to hit launch for some reason. Play just doesn't do shit. It used to work like that, where you could just hit play. I'm thinking this is gonna work, but then it's still gonna stay jumping after I jump. Come on. I don't think it worked. Okay, I must have done something wrong. What did I do wrong? Hmm. state jumping. This comes out of jumping, goes to there. This is there. Default standing. Why is that wrong? I'm a little confused by that. What did I miss? No, that should just work. Right? What am I missing? Um... Hmm. Oh, I think I know what I'm missing, maybe. That? Let's try that. It's probably not it. Hey! I did it! Alright. So it did work, but as you can see, it's stuck in this jump animation when okay, so I understand. Okay, so that works. So that's good. We're on the right track. So let's do on land. So there's an event called on landed here, and we're gonna do this. And hold on, actually, we're gonna take our state and we're gonna set the state back to standing here. So on landed, it should set the state back to standing. So hopefully that should do the trick. I believe that'll work. Hey, look at that. We got a jump animation. I did it. Your boy has done it. Fan-frickin-tastic. That works like a charm. All right. Perfect. So yeah, I was just missing. I just forgot that up here I actually needed to get the state and put it into the switch. So it didn't actually know, like up here it just didn't know what state it was actually in. So that's why it wasn't working. But now that we have this little get thing here, it actually reads what state it's in and tells it what to switch to. So that's perfect. Um, let us work on some environment stuff. So in our sprites folder, I'm going to create a new folder called environment, if I can spell. Let's set the color to like a darker green, like is that a big voice crack there? So we'll set the color to like that color, and we're going to import first game source. We're going to import our tiles here. And we're going to apply Paper 2D textures. And then I can extract sprites. Okay, so it's extracting this one as a big block. Let's go ahead and hit extract. And this one, what I want to do with it is, hold on, edit maybe? Yeah, edit. So I want to take, let's see, source UVs. So let's see, 100, nope. 144 divided by, do I want to copy this? Yeah, let's bring up a calculator. Come on. Calculator. So we want to do 144 divided by 3. 48, okay. So if we do 48, whoops, in here. 48, no, not 149. Just stop it. 48. Okay, so that's that. So let's undo that. Let's put this at 144. Oops. And we'll actually close this. And I'm going to duplicate this 9 times, I think. Duplicate. No, hold on. Yeah, that's fine. Duplicate. Duplicate. And then we'll take these. Duplicate all 3 of them. And one more time. And then I will delete this one because we don't need it. Now we can take this and edit it. We'll go, let's see, 48 by 48. So this gets that 1 tile. That's good. So we can go ahead and save that one. Close this, and then this one we'll take and we'll go edit. Bring this down to 48 and 40, 48. And then we'll move the X over 48, so that grabs the next tile. Alright, I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do this, but this is just the way I'm doing it. 48, 48, and then, let's see, 48 times 2 is 96. So we'll move this over 96, grab that third tile, save. And then we need to move this one down a tile. So let's see, 48, 48, 0, and then we'll move this one 48. That grabs this tile, save. Grab this one, 48. That's interesting. Let's see, 48 and 48. And then we'll move this one down 48 as well. So we grab that next tile. Okay. Last tile in that row. 90, oops, not 69, 96, 48, 48, and 48. There we go. Save that. And then we can grab this guy. And I'm getting a phone call. Give me 1 second. That was a weird phone call. That was a phone call. It was like an automated message in Japanese. That was weird. Oh, no, hold on. This one needs to be 0. This one needs to be 96. this guy, this one's 48. Save. And last but not least, well, maybe least, I don't know if I'm ever going to, I'll probably use this tile actually quite a bit. That's probably going to be the, actually it's probably the most used, these two right here are probably the most used tiles that I'm going to use. Okay, so we have all our tiles here. Perfect. So I want to grab this thing and delete it, and then start grabbing some tiles and throw them into the world. So I can grab all, so they are snapping to some sort of grid it looks like. Or are they? Yeah, there is a grid snap value. But it needs to be 5 probably. No, let's change it to 1. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just throwing these into the world just to test it, just to test to see if this actually works. This isn't going to be like the level design or anything. I'm just trying to get the sprites in here, make sure they work before I do anything too crazy. Alright, so either this is going to work or they're going to fall out of the world. Or maybe the character is going to fall out of the world. I have no idea. Something's going to happen. I don't think it's going to work first try. We'll see. If it does, fantastic, but I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's as, I don't, if I remember correctly, it's not as simple as just throwing the sprite in there. I think the character is going to fall through them. Yep, character fell through them. And is just falling forever. Okay, that's not what I wanted to have happen, but that's kind of what I expected to have happen. And I believe the reason, yeah, this is the reason for it. So the character just fell in front of them. These have no depth. Can I scale them? No, because they're just 2D things, so I can't actually scale them. But I can move them. Whoops, what did I just move? It's probably easier to move this. So if I move that here... Bad size. Yeah, that's fine. I'll fix that. I'll fix things in a bit. I think it's still going to fall through the world because they're 2D things. But we'll see. That capsule's interesting. I did not think it was that big. Yeah, because these don't actually have a hitbox on them right now. The sprites. Oh. Would you look at that? That actually worked brilliantly. I didn't think that was going to work. The character is kind of big, but that actually worked way easier than I thought it was going to work. Okay then. Very interesting. Can I scale them in this direction? Yes, I can. So as long as they're like lined up on the plane, should be fine. So let's kind of scale these to the right size. So if I click on this, I can see the scaled. So I've scaled it to a size of 3. For some reason, the Y is 5, which makes no sense. Oh, because I scaled it earlier, but it just didn't do anything because it's a flat sprite. All right, so let's duplicate some of these. Let's create a sort of bigger platform here, and let's see what happens when after I scaled these. I want to see if this is about the right size. So I scaled them up by a factor of 3. Well, it doesn't say lighting issues anymore. There's some issue going on with this, but when I click play, it seems fine. Other than it starting pixelated. Maybe that's what this is talking about, this bad size thing here. Alright, those are probably about the right size blocks. So there we go. So we got some environment stuff, and we've got some blocks. And we got our jump animation working. So we actually could start designing levels potentially, but I don't want to do that just yet. I want to, let's see. So what I want to do next is go over to my blueprints and click on my character, and I want to create, I don't know what I want to create next. I mean, I could do like some, well, I think we're gonna have enemies, probably. So I need to, let's add a new variable here. Let's go with health. And we'll change it from a boolean to a float. Oops, didn't change the name. Oops, stop it. Health. So let's see. We need to create a widget. So in blueprints, let's go user interface widget blueprint. This will be we'll still have everything. So we'll go HUD, and then we'll grab a progress bar. Oops. So grab a progress bar right here. I don't know what this is for. That's weird. Let's bring it out to like there. Let's see. So we'll bind it to health maybe? No? I don't want to bind it yet. So we do have a HUD. Alright, let's go back to our character. How do I create a box? I don't know how to create a box, but that's fine. I don't really need to create a box. Alright, so we'll take our health. We'll, let's see, get our health. That is way too tiny. Let's zoom in. Whoa. Hold on. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So let's see, our health, our default Can I set the default value? Value range. Let's see. Do we want to set it instead? Maybe we don't want to get it. Maybe we want to set it. Please compile the blueprint. Okay. Oh, here we go. That's what I needed. So our health, we'll set it to 1. And let's do, so we'll grab our health, we'll get health, and let's see, HUD or widget. Let's see. Make widget transform. It's not what I'm looking for. Let's go back to our widget. So we got our health bar here, and I need to bind it to, what do I bind it to? Fill and color. So let's bind the fill to health. Nope, it's not what I need to bind it to. How do I do this? Let's see. No. Let's go to our event craft here. Fill and cover. I don't understand quite what I'm doing here. Let's see, what do I need to do for this? So we got our health here, and let's just do, what's it controlling? How do I do this? I forget how to do this. But basically we need to, so we need our health to be set, or no, we need to set the progress bar to, give me one sec, let me research this. I've forgotten everything. I do not remember how to do like any of this shit. Um, Wait, I want to bind the percentage, not the, hold on. I think I want to, so if I go to my HUD here, I don't want to bind, where's the graphs? Hold on. Let's delete this HUD. I closed everything and kind of fucked it all up. Let's delete this and create a new one. Blueprints. Nope, not blueprints. User interface. Widget blueprint. We'll call this HUD. And excuse me. Whatever, progress bar. So it'll be up here, like that big, and then wait. Where's percentage? Oh, percentage is up here. Okay. So you can see that slide. So if I bind this, aha, this is where I want, I think. Wait, hold on. No, I don't think this is where I... Hold on. give, give me one sec. Maybe let me research this a tad bit more. Hmm. Okay, so we don't have anything initialized in when we begin playing. So I think I need to go back to my character and on down here I need to bring this up, grab that, oops, and then so on the second step, widget, do I want to create widget? Yeah, create widget. We'll select our HUD, and then let's see, get controller, get player controller, put that in there, I think. And let's see, promote that to a variable. And then, let's see, do I want to do add to viewport? Okay. So if I save and compile that, now we can click launch. I really should have another monitor open with the stream chat. Should have taken notes on all this research that I did the other day. Alright, so we have a health bar there, but it doesn't do anything yet. I don't know why the character's all pixelated. I mean, I kind of know why. I think it's because of a sizing issue, but that's fine. We'll figure that out later. Alright, so what's the next step? So the next step is to actually bind, is to go into our HUD and bind, move binding, create a binding, except we actually need to cast this to our player. Cast to No, not 2. Just cast char. Cast a char. And then, so this actually is now detecting that there's a player, basically. Get player character. This will be our object. And then we can do health, so we can get our health. And then we can put this into here. So that should work. So now, if I click launch, the health bar should be completely full. Obviously, it's not going to change because there's no damage done to the character yet, or ways to damage the character. That's fine though. We'll figure that out. Okay, so the health bar is completely full. That's exactly what I wanted. So next step is to actually find a way to damage the character. So let's see. So if we do, where are we doing this? So I don't need this up here anymore. Let's go like over here. So if we do, let's see, key stroke, we need an event. So use key. No, that's get key. Hold on. Where's the events for keystrokes? Because we need a control. This is just for a test though. Add event. Touch input maybe? No? Mouse input? Game. Why is there no keyboard input? It's kind of weird. We'll go with a mouse input. On clicked. We will, let's see, hold on, no. So on clicked, we want to set the health. No, hold on, we want to subtract. Is it called difference? Yeah, difference. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Give me a sec. So here we'll do set health and oh, that ain't it. Let's just control Z it instead. What if I promote this guy to a variable? Nope, that's not what I want. We don't want to just set the health, we want to subtract something. But why is it all casting? Let me figure this out. Hold on. Functional. We need like, all I want it to do is subtract. How do I do that? Variables, maybe? No? Call function, nope. Okay, well, apparently I am dumb. And all I gotta do is hit the minus key, I think. Right? No, hold on. So we're on the, I think, so let's see, if I hit the subtract key, why is there no float value? Okay, so if we make a new variable, let's see, subtract health, set that to a float. Make this 0.1, and then set health. Let's try that. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, I'm clicking and nothing is happening. So that's clearly not worked. Let's see. Oh cool, there's gamepad stuff. Let's figure this out. Why has this not worked? Subtract 1 from the specific value, multiply the value by -1 and then set it. Let's try this. Don't think that's gonna work. Nope, that's not doing a thing. So I must be missing something. Um, Wondering if I'm missing a step. Not really. I'm confused. Why? There should be... No, that's not what I want. What if I hit plus? Oops, hold on. Delete. 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 Plus. No. Maybe. Okay, so I've kind of got an idea on why this isn't working. Let's take this, set it to... Come on, let me go up. Oh, I see, numlux isn't on. That's why it's not typing anything. There we go. Oh, apparently you can only set it to 1. No, I can set it higher. There we go, 10. That's what I want. So the subtract health value, we will do 1. I'm wondering if it's just because it was with 1 and it didn't like that. Hold on, what did this? Break link. Set health. Let's see, does that work? My assumption's no. I didn't really change much. No, that does not work. Oh, wait a minute. The other \t does something. It's empty and full. Hold on, we're onto something. Let's change the key so that I know which one to use. Yeah, because it's a number. Okay, so we use the number one. I've been pressing the wrong \. Let's delete that and let's do P. I guess. Where is P? Did I miss it? Must have missed it. Hold on. P. Should be somewhere. There we go. This is what I want. So how much is it subtracting though? It's subtracting a whole 1. Let's change this to 0.1. Save and compile. Yeah, I was pressing the wrong key, so maybe that was it. Maybe it was working. Come on. No. Wait. Wait. Something funky's going on. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I wish I could just like type in a number here. Let's see, subtract function. Decrement float. Let's try that. It's like it's setting it to this number. We're getting somewhere though. We're certainly getting somewhere. Okay, that just gets rid of all of it. That's not what I want. Can I use, do I even need this? Hold on. I think it's just going to set this to minus 0.1. I don't think it's going to subtract anything. Do I want to use an integer maybe instead of a float? Because once I figure out how to actually make the character take damage, I think I can figure everything else out, because it's really just about what triggers the damage. It's just getting rid of it again. We're just getting rid of the health bar, which is kind of annoying. On the right side, we are able to do something with the health bar. Alright, okay, let's see. So, oops, not multiply. Subtract. Subtract 1 from the specified value, then set it. Subtract, or multiply the specified value by -1, then set it. So I think we want decrement float, right? Subtract 1 from the specified value, then set it. Oh, maybe we don't want subtract health in here. So if we just grab our health, what if we just drag these into here and don't bother with this? Right? Let's try that. Failed to resolve the term. Okay, so we do need something in here. Why can't we place a number in there though? It's like I'm missing a function. Oh, maybe we're trying to subtract from health. And we were, okay, so maybe this extra variable is confusing it. Maybe we need to subtract it from health. That would make sense. So if I wanted to subtract more than one, would I link more than one of those together? I'm wondering. Well, P is doing absolutely nothing this time. Okay, it did something, but it just took a while. That was weird. Why did it take a while that time? Maybe I pressed it too many times and it didn't quite understand what to do. Let's try that again. Let's launch it one more time. Let's see what happens here. Alright, I'm gonna wait until the pixelated guy goes unpixelated. We'll hit P once, and then we'll wait. Nothing happened. Let's hit it again. Nothing happened. Let's hit it a couple more times. The health bar did go... Okay, so if I spam P, it goes away eventually. But that's not what I want. What I need to figure out... Subtract 1 from the specified value, then set it. I don't understand. Do I need this at all? Let's try it like this. Okay, we still got all our functionality. Okay, it's still doing the thing where it just gets rid of it eventually. Like, what the hell is Jack going on about? Why you no work? I just needed to subtract something. Can I add a -1? No, hold on, because it's not that it's... I don't understand how to do this. Because it's saying subtract... Like, if I hover over this, it says subtract 1 from the specified value. Then set it. Why can I not subtract more than 1? Why do I not get to set result float value float by ref? Health is 10. I don't understand why I can't set... I don't understand this very much. Why I can't just set the result float. Wait, hold on. So if I set Subtract health is 0.1. Make this subtract 1. Make this 2. So subtract 1. This should just set it to 1, I think. Right? Okay, so this isn't actually, this is different than what I want, I think. Now that I think I'm kind of understanding it now. So if I'm understanding it, when I click P, it'll just set it to, it'll set the health to 1. It won't subtract 1. If that makes any sense. It kind of makes sense. In my head it makes sense. I don't know if that's going to be the actual result here. So, oops, that's not P. No, it gets rid of it again. Okay, so I don't actually know what I'm doing here at all. It's like this is a division sign, but like not a it's I don't. All right, so on P, negate flip, multiply the specified value by -1, then set it. So this is just reversing it. Decrement float, subtract 1 from the specified value, then I don't understand. I really, really don't. Subtract 1 from the specified value, and then set it. How do I don't... Why? Why? Why are you subtracting 1? Why can't you subtract a number that I want you to subtract? Let's see if I chain these. Hold on. Let's chain those and see what happens. I'm not entirely sure why this isn't working how I want it to work. Yeah, no, it's doing the opposite of what I want. Well, no, it's doing the exact same thing as it was doing. Oh, wait. This is what I want. This is exactly what I want. So our health is at 10. This is exactly what I was looking for. Okay. And then we can set our health. And then bring this here. So I think this is... Okay, so we needed to drag it out of here. It didn't know what to do when I dragged it out of here, I think. Which is kind of strange, but sort of makes sense. So now, I think if I launch this... Come on, game. Boot yourself up. So now if I launch this, so we move around still, everything works there. Moment of truth, hit P. Does nothing. does absolutely fucking nothing. Why? Why does it do nothing? Let's try, hold on. Maybe P is not the right button to use. Let's try, let's go back to backslash. Because that seemed to have worked. And then let's delete this. I don't need this. I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna, no, I do need that, I think. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna edit this. Change this to 1, so we're dealing with decimals this time instead of whole numbers. I think maybe the letter P was not working because for some reason maybe it's like bound to something else. Not entirely sure. We did it. Oh my god, I did it. There we go. Alright. Perfect. So here though, okay, so we need, let's see. Okay, so get health, and then compare float to, let's see, if it's greater than, hold on, so if it's less than or equal to, no, if it's equal to, compare with 0, and if it's equal to 0, then we're gonna go ahead and bring this up here. Can I split this? No. Wait, hold on. We don't. Let's do this. So there, if it's equal to, then let's see. We want to disable input. And we'll get the player controller. Get player controller. This here. Let's try that. So if I go ahead and hit launch, okay, so we're moving around here. Go ahead and jump. So if I hit backslash a couple times, I can still move. It's not what I wanted. I don't want to be able to move after... Where does this go? Cast... char? Cast a character? Maybe? Something like that? Nope. What's the error here? Current object... Wait. The current value of object pin is invalid. So what went wrong here? Um, no, that's not what we want to do here, actually. Let's move this, because I think I still want to use that. But I want to do this, and we'll go less than or equal to float, and bring this out into a branch. So a true or false statement here. I think this is going to connect here. So if it's true, then we disable input on the player. And if it's false, then nothing. It doesn't really matter. So if we try that, we'll see what happens. I may be missing something, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll give it a shot. Okay, we can go ahead and move. Hit the backslash button a bunch. And I can no longer move. Fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. So now we have to... we're not quite there yet, though, because we're missing something here. So before disable input, we want to set the state to dead, and then down in our handle animation thing here, let's grab all of these and move them kind of up here. We'll grab this guy and move it sort of here, this kind of in the way, and then we'll grab these guys again, move them all kind of out here, and then so we'll grab our dead. Wait, we don't have a flip book for that, so let's go to our sprites, grab this guy, and create a flip book for dead, blueprints, character. So if our state is dead, then we will go ahead and set the flip book. Set flip book to go ahead and set our flip book to dead. Alright, that should work. And then just to double check, I'm going to go back up here. Okay, so we did keep the disable input. So if I launch this guy, I should have save everything. If I launch this guy, it should also play the dead animation as well as not allowing me to move. So let's see if it does that. Okay, so we're moving around, jumping. It'll be unpixelated in just a sec. Okay, so we hit the backslash key, the health bar goes down. I'm going to change the color of that to red probably. So it does do the dead animation, and I can no longer move. However, the guy is a little bit floating. So I need to figure out how to fix that one. I'm going to assume that I just move the dead animation down a tad. Under sprites, I can take where's our, okay, so let's edit this down a bit and save that. Does that do anything? No. Edit, move. That's not doing shit. Maybe I need to move this. How do I move it? Source UV, let's go with 200. Oh, that ain't it, Chief. No, 81 is where it was. Hmm. Uh, is that doing anything? No, that's exactly in the same spot. So that's doing absolutely fucking nothing, which is great. How do I do this? I need this guy to be lower, but I don't know how to do that. Pivot mode. Bottom center? Nope, let's try top center. Save. There we go, now he's lower. Right? I think he's lower on that. Let's delete this, or hold on, let's actually just play it and see what happens. Okay, running around, jumpy jump. He's a little too low now, actually. You know what, actually, it's probably maybe okay. The character sync's a little bit low, so maybe we'll raise the character a little bit. So let's go to our character. We'll go to char here, go to our viewport, and oops. So we want our sprite, and we'll move it up a tad. So like that high, maybe. Save and compile. Let's launch that. Okay. Yeah, it's good enough. I'm cool with that. Kind of sticks on the floor, but I'm cool with it. All right. Next step, first of all, let me give myself a little more space. Wait, this isn't snapping, is it? Why are you not snapping? Also, why can't I use the arrow keys to move this? Come on, snap to a grid. That's weird. Whatever. Um, let's drag this out. Wait, can I actually... Let's delete these. Wonder if I can scale this. Oh, I can. Sort of. Huh. Not quite what I intended. So you can scale it, but that's not what I wanted. Um, well, I do have an idea. Let's go to our environment here. We're probably gonna have to do this for every single one of these. We'll duplicate this and edit it. Source dimensions 40. Let's see, 100. There we go. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted. We'll go with just a slight bit smaller. We'll go 35 just to be safe. Save that. So now I can drag this in, scale it up by a factor of 3. No, wait, is this 5? Oh, it's not. Position's wrong. 7 and minus 38. Let's see, 7. Well, the x doesn't. The x doesn't. Oh, stop. Oh, that's actually perfect because that doesn't. Because those pixels. Yeah, that's. So we only need. We can scale this to whatever dimension we need. So that's perfect. So we do need the edges though. Um, let's move this though for now. So I want to move this over here, and our y here is negative 20. Minus 20, and our z is minus 38. Minus 38. What's going on here? Minus 38. Oh, this is 0.2. Oh, I hit point, not minus. It's still wrong. Why is it higher? Because this is plus 38, and we want minus 38. Oh no, it was 0.38. Okay, so yeah, there we go. So now I can grab this and I'm going to want to duplicate this again. And one more time. Oops. There we go. We will edit this guy, and I want source dimensions, go with 15. Yeah, sure, that's fine. We'll save that. And we'll close that. And then this guy we'll edit, and we'll go with 15 as well, and then we'll add 96 plus 15. Let's see, 96 plus 15 is, oh, that's times. 96 plus 15, 111. So I don't think this is going to be right. I don't think I did my math right there, but yeah, so that's somewhere in the middle. Let's just keep dragging it over until it fits. It's too far. Too far. 74, that's too far. 116, 128. 129, that's perfect. That's exactly where I want it. Save. So now we have our end caps here. Okay, let's drag this one in. So we want to grab this guy, and let's see, we'll go with like 200 for our X, negative 20 for our Y, and negative 38 for our Z, and we'll scale it up to 3, like so. Move this over, and I think you can see what I'm doing here. So now let's delete this guy. Move this guy over to like here, to like way out here, and then we'll center this guy. Oh, actually, I don't think I need both ends. I can probably, no, we will grab both ends actually, because I think it's different on, yeah, it is different on both ends, so we do need both ends, because there's shading and stuff. So we'll scale this until it touches right about like that. Kind of nailed that. And then we'll drag this guy in, and we'll go with negative 20. That's 0.2, negative 20. This guy, negative 38, and 3, and 3. And we'll move you to the end here. Zoom in, drag it over like this, just so we can line this up. And I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna go in, okay, one more pixel. There we go, that's all lined up. So now, I have one solid bar, and when I go ahead and hit play, instead of multiple blocks tiled together, we have one solid floor that I can run on. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that with all of the different tiles that I have. But I might do that off camera. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. Let me double check. An hour and a half. Geez, yeah, it's gone way quicker than I thought. So I'm gonna just go into the world just to test that this works, just to see if I did it right. Actually, this method only is going to work with exactly the blank tile, because these guys will stretch, now that I think about it. So I'd have to figure out a way to tile them together. Could maybe place more than one next to each other, but I'd have to get the tile mapping or the UV mapping right. But for the purpose of the blank tile, it makes zero difference. Might actually just make use of this blank tile most of the time. Come on, game. Any day now. Oh, it's already open. I'm just dumb. So yeah. That works like a charm. So now we have this this blank tile, or this like flat tile here with no seams in it. That's exactly what I wanted, and that looks way better. I like that. What I may do is actually do like the top section so that we can have like a wall going up that's seamless, but I'm not sure about that yet. But yeah, we got a blank tile here. This is great. If I wanted to, I could even probably cut off the bottom and scale this down uh, so that you don't see this gap underneath the tile, and it's all actually a floor. Could do that. Um, yeah, could be a thing I can do. Be interesting for sure. All right. Well, I do like this. So I think the last thing I do before I get sign off for today is not there. I'm just gonna go into the HUD here and grab this and change the color to a red. So now it's a red color, and we'll compile and save that. And then I'll just hit launch to see how it looks in the game. Okay, yeah, I got a red health bar up there instead. And the character's jumping around. And we can do this. And one more hit and we'll be dead. Huh. That's a bit of an issue. So if you die while you're jumping, or while you're in the air, on landed will set your state back to standing. I still don't have any controls, which is good, but I don't die. So is there a way to fix that? Can I use this to basically override the on landed event? Uh, so if we do event on landed, if not dead, go back to standing. So we can do, let's see, if, wait, okay, so we got a branch. So if the condition is state gets, no, hold on. Uh, trying to figure this out here. Well, basically, if we want it to be false, what? True and false? How does that work? So as long as our state we need a boolean. So let's go up here and we will, let's see, create a new variable called is dead. And then, whoops, we'll go ahead and set is dead to true. Okay, and then go down here to on landed. Condition is dead. So if is dead is false, we go back to standing. If it's true, we don't. Let's try that. So we basically need to kill ourselves in the air to test this. But I also hope that the jump function still works. And when I land, it will... Okay, so the jump function's still fine, which is good. Jump function's still good. We'll get ourselves down to 1 health, and then die in the air, and we're dead. Perfect. I did that exactly right with no research. Perfect. So now, so now it doesn't matter if we land or not. It'll set our state back to, or it'll set our state to dead if we die. So that's perfect. So I'm gonna save everything, save all, and I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I made quite a bit of progress today because I actually kind of remembered how to do shit, and well, I had to research a lot, but I remembered how to do some shit, and I kind of remembered how coding works. Um, but in any case, that was fun. I will hopefully see you next time, which will hopefully be tomorrow, maybe later today. I don't know. We'll figure it out.